Imagine a whisper carried on the ocean breeze, a tale of vast riches and sudden doom, reaching across 3 centuries. For generations, the coastlines of Cape Cod have held a secret, not just of buried chests, but of an entire pirate ship swallowed by the sea, yet refusing to relinquish its bounty entirely. This is the story of a legendary pirate captain, his magnificent vessel, and the astonishing truth that even today, pieces of his fabled treasure still emerge from the depths, reminding us of a violent, glittering past that time cannot fully erase. Join us as we unravel the enduring mystery of the treasure that keeps washing ashore 300 years later. The early 18th century marked the zenith of the golden age of piracy, a turbulent era when ruthless buccaneers plundered the seas, striking fear into the hearts of merchants and empires alike. From the Caribbean to the Atlantic, their black flags symbolized lawlessness and unbridled ambition. But among the infamous names, Blackbeard, Captain Kidd, one figure rose rapidly, distinguished not just by his success, but by a surprising streak of democracy among his crew. Samuel Bellamy, known as Black Sam. He was a pirate with a cause, or so his legend claims, robbing from the rich to free the oppressed sailors. Before it became a pirate flagship, the Whydah Gally was a formidable vessel in its own right, a state-of-the-art 300-ton slave galleon, built for speed and cargo capacity. She embarked on her maiden voyage in 1716, part of the brutal triangular trade, carrying enslaved Africans across the Atlantic. But her fate took a dramatic turn in February 1717. Near the Bahamas, Black Sam Bellamy, commanding a smaller, faster ship, spotted the magnificent Whydah. In a swift, bloodless encounter, he seized the galleon, transforming it from an instrument of commerce and cruelty into the most powerful pirate ship of its time, bristling with 28 cannons. With the Whydah Gally under his command, Bellamy embarked on an astonishingly successful raiding spree. Over the next 2 months, he captured more than 50 vessels, accumulating a treasure that would become the stuff of legend. Gold doubloons, silver pieces of 8, precious jewels, West African gold dust, and exotic commodities from around the globe filled the Whydah's vast holds. It was a staggering fortune, estimated to be worth over 20,000 to 30,000 pounds sterling at the time, an unimaginable sum. For Bellamy and his crew, it represented freedom, power, and a defiant challenge to the established order. By late April 1717, Bellamy decided to head north, planning to return to his home in Eastham on Cape Cod. Perhaps he sought to retire with his immense fortune, or merely intended a temporary respite. His fleet, now consisting of the Whydah and several other captured sloops, sailed along the treacherous coast. Unbeknownst to him, a powerful nor'easter was brewing, a catastrophic storm that would soon transform the calm seas into a raging tempest. This decision to sail along the notoriously dangerous New England coastline with such a heavily laden vessel would prove to be his gravest error. In the early hours of April 26, 1717, the storm descended with unimaginable fury. The Whydah, laden with treasure and heavy cannons, was no match for the monstrous waves and powerful currents. Around midnight, caught in the shoals off present-day Wellfleet, Massachusetts, her mast snapped and her hull was torn apart. Within minutes, the magnificent ship, her entire crew of over 140 men, and her vast treasure were swallowed by the unforgiving Atlantic. Only 2 men reportedly survived the ordeal, washed ashore to tell a tale of horror and divine wrath, forever cementing the Whydah's legend as a ghost ship. Almost immediately, the legend of the Whydah's treasure began. Locals knew a ship had gone down, and soon, word spread of the vast pirate fortune it carried. Salvage attempts were made within days, but the treacherous sands and powerful currents quickly buried the wreck, making recovery impossible. For nearly 3 centuries, the Whydah Gally remained a phantom, a whisper on the wind, her immense treasure believed to be forever lost beneath the shifting sands of Cape Cod. Generations of treasure hunters dreamed of finding it, but the ocean kept its secrets fiercely guarded. Enter Barry Clifford, a modern-day adventurer and marine archaeologist driven by a lifelong passion for maritime history and treasure. Clifford spent years researching historical documents, old maps, and local folklore, piecing together clues about the Whidah's probable resting place. He believed the conventional wisdom that the wreck was far offshore was wrong. The storm had driven it closer to the beaches. His relentless pursuit, fueled by skepticism from many, was a testament to his conviction that the legendary pirate ship lay hidden just beneath the treacherous shoals of Wellfleet. Clifford's tenacity finally paid off in 1984. After years of searching using innovative technology like magnetometers and side-scan sonar, his team located what appeared to be a significant wreck site. The initial dives were filled with anticipation. Then, a momentous discovery, the ship's bell. Inscribed with the words, "The Whydah Gally, 1716, it was an undeniable, irrefutable confirmation. The ghost ship of Black Sam Bellamy, along with its legendary treasure, had been found, revealing a time capsule of pirate life frozen in time on the ocean floor. Since 1984, the Whydah wreck site has yielded an unprecedented archaeological bounty. Thousands of artifacts have been recovered, offering a unique glimpse into the lives of 18th century pirates. Personal effects like buckles, buttons, and shoes tell human stories. Weapons, cutlasses, pistols, cannons speak of violence and survival. And, of course, the treasure. Over 200,000 artifacts, including more than 20,000 gold and silver coins, and countless pieces of West African gold and precious jewelry. It's the only confirmed pirate shipwreck ever discovered, making its findings invaluable to historians. But the story doesn't end with the initial recovery efforts. The dynamic nature of Cape Cod's coastline means that the Whydah wreck site is constantly exposed and reburied by shifting sands and powerful currents. This geological dance with the ocean floor is precisely why, even today, 3 centuries later, fragments of Bellamy's treasure continue to wash ashore. After severe storms or particularly high tides, beachcombers occasionally stumble upon gold coins, silver pieces of 8, or other small artifacts, startling reminders of the ghost ship's presence just offshore, refusing to be forgotten. Beyond the glittering gold and silver, the Whydah provides an unparalleled window into the human dimension of piracy. DNA analysis of recovered bones, alongside personal effects, helps us understand the diverse origins of Bellamy's crew, who came from various nations and backgrounds, often fleeing poverty or forced naval service. The story of the Whydah is not just about a ship and its treasure. It's about the men who sailed her, their hopes, their desperate choices, and their violent end. It reminds us that behind every legend are real lives, forever intertwined with history's tides. The tale of the Whydah Gally is more than just a historical account. It's a living legend. Each coin, each artifact that washes ashore, is a tangible link to a violent, adventurous past, a whisper from 300 years ago. It reminds us that history isn't always confined to textbooks or museums. Sometimes, it emerges from the very ground beneath our feet, brought forth by the tireless rhythm of the ocean. The Whydah's treasure continues to offer insights, raise questions, and fuel the enduring allure of piracy, ensuring that Black Sam Bellamy's story will forever be carried on the waves, a timeless enigma for generations to come.